Hi, Aries and Aries Crosswatcher. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. Truly anywhere that you find Aries as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If you are watching this and you're like, that is not my story at all, I would suggest going and checking out the readings for the other placements in your birth chart. There you may find the messages you are seeking. Okie dokie. So if this is your first visit here, welcome in. If this is a return visit for you, welcome back. And if, in fact, you are already one of my subscribers, I want to celebrate you. I want to take a moment and really thank you solidly for all of the input you put into this channel. Your views, your comments, your likes, the fact that you are a subscriber. All of that means so much to me because otherwise this channel would be nothing. You are its heart and soul, so thank you very, very much. General readings are not personal. They did not go out with only you and your specific situation in mind. So while you are here, I would sit in your intuition and really listen to what you're hearing. If it's one sentence I say, if it's a segment that we do, or if it's the entire reading, collect that, keep that with you, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Aries that may need that message more than you at this time, because that can always happen. These guys are being weird. Gosh, I'm having a hard time with you guys' like startup. I'm like trying to find a place to put stuff and my little gnomes are falling over. Jeez Louise. Keep what's yours. Disconnect from what is not. Because don't try to fit yourself into something that does not belong to you. You really just need to pay attention to what is yours actively. Okay? So the good news though is whenever it does resonate, just hit the like button. Drop me a comment below, and so I understand that I have connected to your energy. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think needs messages. And lastly, please remember to subscribe. If I connect to your energy in a way that you're like, wow, I cannot believe that, you can hit the notification bell. Then when I upload new materials on here, YouTube will send you a notification. So now that things have calmed down a bit over here, we're going to dive in. Your theme for today is starting off in the undercurrent with the Queen of Wands, looking warm and radiant, very beautiful and inspiring. This energy is so lovely and just kind. And so I think there's going to be a lot about warmth and happiness in this reading, something that's inspirational, something that gains a lot of momentum for a person. And I feel like that's going to pick up a lot of steam. Wands is your suit as a fire sign. So you, Leo, and Sagittarius share that. So this is going to be fun. Let's dive in. We have the energy of worth the wait, meaning be patient. Don't give up hope. I think that what's about to come upon your path will be understanding that there is a person, a situation, cycle, whatever it is worth the time and effort. So be patient. Don't give up hope. We have number 4, Earth Mother energy on this. And this really is talking about being a grounded healer. Having a mentor come on board. Multiple layers of a story, like an onion that you peel apart and you take things down. So that's going to be really interesting to read about. We have number 35, Unguarded. And this says, trust the unexpected. So it feels a little bit to me like it's tearing down walls. It's tearing down boundaries, taking down walls, and really just trusting in what's to come, even though you can't see it and you don't know what it is. Okay. Then we also have number 43, which is Vision. And this says, to find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. So you're pretty much being asked to step into your power. Look forward in your third eye, honor that intuition like we talked about, because this feels like you're going to be kind of getting like a download or an up, something's going to get uploaded to you. I keep hearing that. Instead of downloads, maybe you're uploading something to someone else, possibly. We're going to see. The feminine energy on this is in the energy of Sarah La Kali, the queen of the outsiders. It says, I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. So feminine arriving on the scene to say, you know what? I am love. I always know I am love. This Earth Mother thing feels very Empress to me. So this feels really powerful in the fact that feminine is arriving to something, a conclusion, an idea, an inspiration, a hope, and then understanding that no matter where they are, they will always just be love. Okay? Divine masculine is sat in the energy of the green man, and that's speaking about abundance. So understanding that they're grateful for everything they have, knowing that they have what they need to make things happen, being grateful for a surplus of things is something that they need. Okay? Sorry if you hear my dog choking in the background. I don't know what he's got in his throat, but okay. The connecting energy between the two of us is number 5, feelings. And that is a Gemini card. So let's read about that, because I think that's really fun energy in that it says, Gemini, a sign ruled by Mercury, helps manifest what the heart desires. Declaring a feeling is tantamount to putting yourself out there, though not necessarily for eternity, in the here and now, the wonderful present. So this feels to me like both of you sharing really beautiful feelings with each other, taking down walls, speaking that truth, knowing that patience is required here, understanding that you don't have to have your guard up. You are bringing in, absorbing, and then reflecting back psychic downloads, higher level downloads, things that are going to help you understand where is the next chapter supposed to head. So that feels powerful for me as well as a reader. Okay, it looks like we are set to have something really spectacular happen here. So let's dive into this energy. You, my dear, are sat in the 6 of Wands. There's a victory here, something you're hoping for. You want to be successful at this. It could be your career. It could be a milestone in this relationship. It could be kind of that hope for being recognized, being appreciated for your efforts. So that feels pretty powerful. You could love the color red. Red could be a really big, important thing for you. Like it signifies something to you or is something you wear a lot. For someone here, I see a person wearing red nail polish and also red lipstick. Take what resonates, not for everybody, but take what it is, okay? You are being clarified by the World card, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio energy. Pardon me. Two of Swords. Gosh, sorry. The Queen of Cups. And lastly, the 7 of Pentacles. So, about that. I think after a long period of time at a crossroads in your life, you are now, in the most loving way you know how, ready to close out a cycle or a chapter. It's because you love the person and also because of the time you've invested with them. So whatever this cycle is, it could be your relationship status. It could be a behavior or a something that you do or something that you are no longer interested in being bothered by. It's like you're able to now sort of see stuff from a really different perspective all of a sudden. And that's really so interesting. It's like you're closing out something after standing at a crossroads about it. It's almost like you didn't know what to think of something. I don't feel like you're walking away from a person. It feels more like you're walking away from fear or doubt or the worry that there's going to be something nefarious that comes. It's so specific. Well, you're definitely in a romantic relationship here. So that's our bigger part. So let's see if I can find out something more about that, because that's the romance card. So it's a cycle or a chapter in a romance. And one in which, yeah, you've had to be patient. Either your person's being patient with you while you're getting through this, or you're being patient with them. 37, Lover's energy. This is about a romantic relationship, and one in which there's a lot of love and support and tenderness. Your intimate life is good with this person. You enjoy spending that quality time together. You may actually be someone, if you are aligning as more of the feminine energy in this reading, you may be someone that you really enjoy wearing lingerie. That's super specific. Take what resonates. When I get them, I just say them. If you're the masculine in this reading, you may really enjoy either purchasing that for your feminine energy in the relationship, or you really enjoy the process of that intimacy where there's this just extra special gift given in that place or in that time or in that hope or whatever that is. It's like this energy of it means something more to you because they put effort in. That's the way to say that. Jeez. I have number 9, Phoenix energy on this. Number 4, Hammock energy. And number 7, Universe energy on this. So yeah, this is a closeout of a cycle. This is sort of just taking a pause, taking a time out after a large transformation, like rising up, ascending, growing something, sort of renewing something, tearing something down that feels like it was a bad or a, it's like it's a habit or something you do or use to, to soothe, to self-soothe, right? So if you're someone that picks at your fingernails or something like that, or bites your fingernails, it's almost like that. It's like you're able to now really relax after kind of removing yourself out of, oh, jeez Louise, I am a mess today, guys. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 go by the timer. That's ascension. It's like you're able to finally end a bad behavior, a bad habit, a bad cycle, something like that. You really have come through it with the help of this person. You're able to see the bigger picture. You've done a lot of meditating and recovery on this. You're really wanting to put forth your forefront energy. I feel like for a while you were really inactive in this, and then you kind of got a new surge of energy towards it. Like something happened and it reinvigorated the idea of what would happen if you adjusted the thing you needed to close out. Like if it was about, let's say for example, if it's about drinking, you may not feel like you have a drinking problem, but if your person is like, I'm bothered by how much you're drinking lately, maybe instead you'll say, okay, well, guess what? Instead of drinking every single night, I will just save that for once a week or when we go out or something like that. It's almost like that. It's not quite that, but if it could be that, like something of that nature. It's like you're making an adjustment. You're swapping out things. It's very, you're being really, really like, I don't want to tell you, but look at here. We have a champion energy on this. That means that after a large downfall in this situation, you achieved something and you're in the process of doing that right now through that Phoenix energy. It is finally coming. It's finally the awakening. It's finally the ascension. It's finally the growth. You have number 9, inviting peace. Yes, I think that's that hammock energy there too. It's like you're really pulling in more of a restful quality after a period of time that was really hard for you. No wonder you've had to take down walls and release boundaries and get rid of toxicity, something that was not meant for you. It needed to leave. It needed to go. It needed to adjust. I do feel like probably if that's you, and remember, tarot flips and reverses. So if that is you, if this is flip-flopped and it's this person over here who had to end something, you're really over here being a big champion for this person. You want a more peaceful life. Whew. Okay, next up, we'll go to your person's energy. They are sat in the High Priestess, that is Cancer and Pisces energy, and the Eight of Pentacles. They're not speaking to you or telling you that they are working really hard on something. The other thing is that they intuitively know in their gut that you have been doing a lot of hard work and repair and care on your life. You've been working very, very hard on this. You want to get it fixed. You want to get it cleared out. There's something here. This person knows how hard you've been putting in effort. I think the thing is that they always knew you could do it too. That's the other thing. They've always believed in you. There's never been that lack of faith in you. We have the Emperor card of Aries, and look at what its name is in this deck, the Green Man. That is divine masculine energy right there. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay. All right. The thing here is, again, there's two times here where there's omission of truth, or not speaking, or not saying the truth, or something. Seven of Swords is generally lies, deceit, omission of truth, trying to hide something, trying to hold something back. High Priestess has some of those qualities. She's just a more ascended version. I think the thing I can see here is that there's this decision here that this person made in which they lied or they omitted truth, and they know that that hurt you. They have regrets about that. They know that something didn't come correct, and so they've been working really hard on trying to look at that in an intuitive manner and trying to see, especially if it's attached to this thing that you were working really hard on, closing out, clearing up, cycle, chapter, that kind of thing. This will come in within the next few months. Something here is going to show up on your path in the next few months towards this hard work, this effort, working and clearing out those regrets, possibly. Yeah. Death card, number 43. Full ending on something so a rebirth can begin between the two of you. It feels very much like it's whatever this was for you, it really almost took this whole relationship down, like completely down, like it was about to end, is kind of what that feels like. We have number 3, cabin energy on this, and we have number 4, birdcage. 3 to a 4 is an ascension, okay? Here's the thing. This person's energy is one in which they want freedom out of something that feels confined. Okay, so if in fact your situation is one that you, after this person was dishonest with you, or you found something out and it hurt you really badly and they feel bad about it, your pendulum swing went from, oh my gosh, I'm devastated, to, okay, fine. If we're going to work this out, I am going to put some serious shackles on this situation. That's not how this gets healed. That's not how this gets dealt with in a good way, because that becomes too controlling and too codependent, and that's based on fear, not faith, right? So this person feels really separated from you right now. They feel lonely, they feel closed off, they also slightly feel trapped because of jealous energy. So if in fact you found out that this person was speaking to someone else, either via text or email or phone call or daily meetups or something like that, I feel like the natural response for you would be, well, if we're working this out, you're going to give me the full code to your phone, your email password, your I need to see everything. Nothing's going to be hid from me anymore. And that is making this person feel like they're being watched that they're being policed, and that they're being held down. They understand, based on your energy, that they know that that's their fault. Okay, they understand that what they did here was not right. They just don't necessarily feel like the way that you kind of confine them, it feels like they're really trapped. Okay. We have the diviner energy on this. Okay, so this really means to me that divine timing is here. It's coming after a large period of evaluation, looking at things. This person has had a lot of time to somewhat like pick and choose through what they want to do, what they want to grow, what they want to build in this rebirth. You both are going through it in two very different ways. There was this like achievement, I think, for you of finding out what was not being told to you. And then therefore that became the full downfall of this whole relationship. There we go. You didn't want me to see that. Number 40, love unabashedly. The thing is, that's how this gets rebirthed. If this person were to say to you, I'll just use that same analogy I was just using. It may not be your situation because it won't be the same for everybody. But if it is, here's the thing. If you found out that this person was talking to somebody else, like romantically or flirting or whatever, okay? And then you're like, oh, I don't think so. If you're going to be with me, you are not going to do those things, okay? The next piece of this is this person's like, okay, I don't want to feel like I can't go to the store and grab something without you questioning, oh, did you meet somebody there? Did you go and hook up with that person? That kind of energy. So instead, they're going to turn around and say, okay, instead of you having all the codes to my phone, or instead of you making me feel even worse and unhealed for this thing I know I didn't do correctly, I want to, instead of focusing on the fear, I would rather focus on the faith of us. I think that there's abundance here. I think that no matter what, there's a high amount of feelings between the two of us. In love is where you both will always be. That's why this is here. This is that grounded healing energy. This is finding a mentor that can unpack the multiple layers of what happened here. You both are working on this, and you both, I feel and see, are worth the wait for each other, because this person, the way they're going to adopt the answer of how to repair this is to love you in every format. Like, they're going to show up for you when you're angry. They're going to show up for you when you're frustrated, or when you're scared, or when you want to look at their phone, or whatever. I think it's that this person does not want to feel like they're trapped. They want to show up. They are feeling guilty and bad about what happened. And that does not mean you have to forgive them either. You may not. That's your choice. It's you standing in your power and looking good and choosing not to be restrictive, but to, I keep hearing that phrase, not fear, but faith. Okay. So let's move. What is this person's intentions with you? What are they wanting to do here? We have Knight of Pentacles energy, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So very slowly but surely, this person is coming around to the idea of becoming more committed to this relationship, such as if you have wanted to get engaged for a really long time or get married for a really long time, and this person was like, no, I'm not going there. I don't want to do that. Slowly but surely and steadily moving forward, this person does intend to look at what a long-term relationship with you like that would really be like. Could be something like, if you already live together, taking that to the next level, like getting engaged. If you are engaged already, actually pulling the trigger to get married, pick a date, something of that nature. I'm going to say this for like the 15th time. The energy around this, it's like you either don't want me to see it or talk about it because it's so almost like embarrassing to you, your behavior almost, or your reaction to things in this situation has felt embarrassing to you, because I am normally very like laser here, but literally you've tried to somewhat like, I don't want you to see that. That's embarrassing. You don't have to. It's safe here. There isn't a judgment. There's no right or wrong. It just is. So it's like things are banging, dinging, flying around. That's so crazy. So crazy. Okay, slow and steady. So let's go here. 10 of Pentacles. Double clarification about that. This person is really slowly coming around to the idea of the next level of this relationship with you. This is the Ace of Swords. This tells me that, yes, that answer is 100% true. And look what's in this card. There are 2 keys here. Okay. That's like unlocking something. It's opening the door to the next thing. We have the Justice card of Libra. There is that's that legal process in a relationship. In this case, it looks like marriage, like the next level. And we have the Tower card of Scorpio. So this tells me that the way things are right now in this relationship, this person really slowly but steadily coming up to the forefront, and it feels a lot like they finally are reaching that point where it's about to all shift and change. That's why I keep being told, faith over fear. Before it was fear, not faith. This is now, the answer to this is faith over fear. Does that make sense? I think it does, right? Yeah, it's like, okay, I get it. This is what you want. I finally feel more confident about it. Yes, let's talk about it in a more realistic manner. And it's also not because of the way that if you're being more controlling, that's not what's causing it. It's back here in that energy of what they're trying to figure out how to repair this. And from their perspective, it's loving you better. It's showing up for you better. It's being a better partner to you. It's, I think, in that transition of whatever you had in your mind, that vision of this, it's like you don't even have to look for it outside of it because it's already existing in this relationship. It's here. You don't even have to go after it. It's here. Just this person had to catch up to you. No wonder it's like, be patient. This person is worth the wait. You're being told to remain really positive here because I think what I'm about to see, what we're seeing here is that this person is working hard on trying to bring in some positive change, trying to open the door to hope, trying to figure things out. Sam is about to have some drink of water. Sorry, I'm just going to let you know he's going to lap up some water here. Yes, have some faith, remain positive. This is male energy. That tells me in that it's like that active force. It's like doing something. It's pushing something forward, choosing to remain positive. That is what this person intends to do. It's also what they're asking you to do in this situation as well. They want you to remain positive. They want you to stay focused and do some appropriate action towards just remembering that everything happens for a reason, okay? We have number 1, sapphire energy, and number 9, checkered flag energy. So you remember how I said you like to wear red? I think this person likes to wear blue. That's really specific, but that was really up in my face. I think the feeling here is that this person intends to maintain their mental force of being a really good person, having a lot of hope and faith. Remember what I said, faith over fear, okay? I think for them, they're finally ready to end fully this cycle of what chapter you guys or phase, relationship status you're in, and they are finally ready now to jump in to that next step, that next phase, that next place with you. It has taken them a long time to get there, okay, but that's okay. This is someone that uses kindness in their life on a daily basis. This is also someone that has a lot of spiritual insight. They are a person that they can almost read your mind sometimes and it freaks you out. They're able to see things in a really revered way, a very almost like it's divinely orchestrated. And it makes, I think what they're intending to do makes you feel really relieved. Like, oh, good. Okay. We have the warrior energy on this. And so I feel like now I'm starting to see something even more clear. This person, whatever they did that was upsetting or was hard or was a thing, they expect themselves to be perfect at all times. the hard part is that creates burnout. You can't be perfect all the time. Like, if you are perfect, like literally perfect, you're pretty much walking on the divine's level, right? I don't know very many people that align that they're perfect, right? Number 18, play. Remember how I said their answer back here was to love you unabashedly? The other thing is to not forget that there is the reason and the need for lighthearted energy. I'm going to go back to where I was talking about the lingerie or the perfume, or like there's something that exists that's a really special thing between the two of you. It's almost that, like, go find that and reopen the door to that, because that's what gets this person to remember it's okay that I don't have to be perfect. Let's remember to play a little bit in this relationship. Not everything doesn't have to be so heavy and like hard. Okay. So how does this person feel about you? We have magician energy, Gemini, Virgo energy on this. They feel like you could do anything in the whole world. They feel like you can make anything happen. You are a really resourceful person. They feel like you are a good, grounded nurturer. You are a protector. You show up when people won't. They also feel like you have great ideas and that you are a very inspiring person. They feel like you can see things from a discerning lens, but also a clear lens. And the other part of this is they feel like that passion that is the thing that drives both of you. That's the part about that fun thing I was trying to touch to. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's that double clarification of slow movement, right? So they feel sometimes like you move slow, maybe slow to get over this thing that had happened, possibly within the next few months. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Lover's card of Gemini. And we have the Golden Flower of Temperance. Sagittarius energy here. So I think the thing is that this person really feels that as long as it's taken, because the bookends here are both patient cards, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. Those are both about patience. But that Eight of Wands there is speedy. So it's almost like they feel like you're able to take your time before you go in and rush in and make a large like choice or decision. They also know that you love them. I think that's the biggest thing I can say here is that there's this energy of, yes, I love you. I know this was hard. This thing was hard. There's a large opportunity coming here. That's why they feel like it's time to take action. There's something here coming up, it feels like, that you will both be at or be in, or like maybe it's a wedding, someone's graduation party, something like that, where you both are expected to be there with each other. It's not like something separate, but in that place, at that event, at that thing. This might be when this person goes back here. Remember how I said about the next phase? At that event, it feels a little bit like maybe there will be a proposal or a discussion that leads to the next dive in. Something like that. It kind of feels like there's a major opportunity coming that's going to be beautiful. We have number 16, his thoughts here. So those are his aspirations and his dreams and his ideas about romance. Don't take gender in tarot, but that's more of the masculine energy, taking action. You could be the masculine in the situation. And this feeling of this is that it's time to do this. It's time to pull the trigger. It's time to look at, where do we go next? Where do we go from here? Like I said, it's faith over fear. It's replacing fear with faith. The faith of what do you know about this person? Sit in that energy, because that's where you'll get to. We have baby energy on this and number 1 pearl energy on this, meaning there's about to be this big, beautiful moment, a brand new one that will really kick off a new phase. It's going to be rapid. It's going to come in a really beautiful way. It has a lot of unlimited potential on it. The things you two can do together. It also will mean continuing a legacy. Okay. It also talks about opening up, honoring our intuition, speaking from the mind, the body, the soul, being honest, and really helping to develop a character between the two of you and what the relationship is meant to be. It's a fresh start. It's something that needed to happen. It is warming things up. Kind of remember how I said we started with this. It's this warm energy. It's an inspiration. So something's finally warming back up. We have the thief energy. This is the second time I've seen this. This person is going to seize a moment at an event, at an opportunity, at the right moment, at the right time. Everybody's in the right place at the right time. Everyone's walls are going to come down. There's an unguarded energy, and it really will be where this person opens up and speaks from their heart and asks for something after a really deep dive. Okay. 35, risk and dare. That's what I mean. That's your energy. That's very Aries energy. It's like, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to jump off and I'm going to go for it. That kind of thing. There's so much abundance here and blessings and beautiful. No wonder this has been worth the wait. And also no wonder you didn't want me to see this, because I think maybe you weren't staying positive. I think you were worried about this. It's always safe to just, when you're in a reading, just take them down. Take down the walls, take down the boundaries, let your reader in so that they can actually feel out. Okay. So I'm sorry this reading got really long because I was like all over the place. I got recentered once you let me see what it was. So if this is your story and you would like to connect to its energy, hit the like button, drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below so I understand that I have connected to your energy, and please remember to subscribe. This looks really exciting. I hope that it's what you were looking for, and I'm really, really excited to see your next chapter. So have a great rest of your day, Aries, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.